Coverage of the very crowded 15th Congressional District race continues now. The seat wide open because the current office holder is running in a different district. We have gotten a lot of emails, and we want to make clear we reached out to Republican frontrunner Monica de la Cruz several times over the last weeks. She said she was not available to speak with us. So let's get to Channel 5's Trevor Gonzalez, who heard from two more candidates for the Republican nomination.
We have another first-time contender. John C. Lerma is a retired high school football coach. While he is critical of President Biden, he says at the same time he is willing to work across the aisle. At the same time, we also have Marlo Garza. He is a Trump loyalist from San Antonio who has also lived here in the Rio Grande Valley as well as the Coastal Bend, all parts of District 15.
There's too much anger, too much hatred, not enough civility going on in our government, which is not good. Compromise works a lot better when you get along and you work together for the common good of the American people.
He's often gone by coach, but the retired educator John Lerma is now looking to represent District 15. While it's his first time tackling politics, Lerma is critical of Vicente Gonzalez.
He needed to be more conclusive with everything instead of just, Democrats. He needs to represent the total population of our district, and I don't think he really did that.
Like several Republicans, he's pushing for border security and wants to combat rising prices.
One big problem that we're having in our country right now is inflation. And the only way you're going to control inflation, in my opinion, you got to control government borrowing and spending, and you got to cut taxes.
But to the north, a new competitor stepping into District 15, San Antonio businessman Marlo Garza, now on his third attempt for a congressional seat.
This particular race has built on all those things.
We caught up with Garza during his campaign trail in George West.
Of the two times that I ran, this is the district that is Marlo Garza, and it is a district we're going to win.
Garza says he plans to address at least 40 different issues with a focus on the economy. His website only mentioning a handful of conservative talking points.
I want to defend our constitutional rights and our Texas values of faith, family, and freedom. And I want to keep America safe and secure.
Both Lerma and Garza face frontrunner Monica de la Cruz, who narrowly lost to Vicente Gonzalez in the 2020 general election and is being endorsed by former President Trump. De la Cruz has declined to an interview with Channel 5 News, citing a busy schedule up until the Tuesday election. But on social media, Garza has been critical of de la Cruz.
She sort of has a sort of entitlement aura around her. And I don't know, that's not her seat. It's not my seat. It wasn't the incumbent's seat. That's the people's seat.
Despite so many candidates running, Lerma tells me that he is comfortable with where his campaign is at. Garza tells me that he will be campaigning here in McAllen this weekend. He tells me regardless of who wins the Republican primary, he will support them. Trevor Gonzalez, Channel 5 News at 10.